I'm Sandy Wolters, and welcome to Sandy Spotlight. I've got so many things, exciting things going on that I can't wait to tell you about. I want to start the blog out with that. I'm featuring today Linell Jeppsen and her sci-fi novel Storytime. And I was online on Facebook on the Paranormal Romance Guild page, and I was bragging that I was reading this book and enjoying it. And they contacted me because Linell Jeppsen and her novel Storytime is up for review on their site. And they asked me to be a guest reviewer and review Storytime for their website. And so I'm thrilled to tell you that this feature, Linell Jeppsen's Storytime, is the very first guest review that I've ever done for the Paranormal Romance Guild. And it is so exciting. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Also, because of the Paranormal Romance Guild, they invited me, I guess it was maybe a couple months ago, to a book discussion on a book that I had actually featured and reviewed on my show. And I had so much fun with it because the author was there discussing her book, and it was fun seeing how there were different takes on different characters, and that maybe readers were picking up different things from the characters than the author ever expected. I mean, it was really a fun experience. So because of the Paranormal Romance Guild and the fact that they invited me to do this, I thought this would be a great feature to add to my spotlight. So from what I'm doing now is I've added a book discussion. So if you've read Storytime and you'd like to join us, everyone's welcome. Just click on the book discussion link and it'll take you to the blog. And you can discuss your thoughts and ask your questions to the author herself, and she'll be there to answer them for you. So I'm really excited about that. Everybody's welcome to join. If you haven't read the book, this book discussion and my features run for 2 weeks. So you will have plenty of time to pick the book up, read it if it sounds interesting to you, and you can join the discussion then. So I look forward to seeing you over there on the book discussion. Now, to get to Linell Jeppsen and Storytime. I don't know anything about sci-fi. I'm not a sci-fi person. I don't watch sci-fi movies. My big experiences was when I was a child. I watched Star Trek. I loved Captain Kirk. But I was concerned because I've never been interested in reading it. So I didn't know how well I was going to receive this book. And I have to tell you, Linell, I loved this book. The way you started it out, it starts out where events are happening in the world, and there's things that I've read about in the last year, things that I've been concerned about myself, birds falling out of the sky, and earthquakes and tsunamis. And it just sucked me right in. It made me feel what was happening, like I could be a part of that. I understood what was happening. And basically the earth is coming apart at the seams. So this is an apocalyptic sci-fi book. And while all of this is happening, you know, people are doing their best to survive. They're getting into groups, and you have good groups and you have bad groups. And you know, you have those people who are doing whatever they can to survive and not harm others, and then you have those groups that don't care who they hurt, don't care what mayhem they cause. They don't care if they kill people or not, as long as they get what it takes to survive. So the interesting part is that when Linell introduces the aliens, she has bad aliens and she has good aliens. And the bad aliens are just like the bad people. I mean, the correlation and the parallel between the aliens and the people, I thought was brilliant. You know, the aliens come in and they want to get some of the natural resources before the earth dies, before it implodes on itself, and they can no longer get those resources. So they don't care who they destroy, they don't care what they tear up, they're just there for one purpose, and that's to get what they want. And then you have the good aliens that are there to help maintain the balance. And what Linell, I believe, means by maintain the balance is by destroying humanity, you've gone off kilter a bit. And so what these good aliens are there for is to bring the good people into a harmony continuum. And that is so that the human race does survive. It survives someplace else, but it does survive. So the end of time scene that Linell wrote, it was heartbreaking because, I'm sorry, but it showed the very worst of humanity and the very best of humanity. And Linell, it was brilliant. I loved it. It touched me. I cried. As you can tell, I'm crying now. But I really think this is a fabulous book, and I really think if you're afraid of the sci-fi genre label, don't be in this case, because it is truly a spectacular read, and I know that you will enjoy it. So I hope to see you over at the book discussion. And Linell, I just want to thank you for writing this book because it really touched me. So, okay, we'll see you over at the book discussion. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.